The Masks We Wear, Chapter 10, a Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction written and narrated by Eleanor Rose. If you have not heard the previous 9 chapters of this fanfiction, you can find a link to them in the description box below. And if you'd like a t-shirt or a mug or something to show how much you like fanfiction, you can find products in my Redbubble store. There's a link to it in the description box. I wake in a start to my phone violently buzzing, a relentless alarm clock I didn't set myself. I roll over and wince when the light hits my face. 4:38 a.m. It was Alia. Why was she texting me so early on a school day? 14 unread texts from her. Ugh. I stare at it for a moment, then toss the phone away. Nah, I'll deal with it after I wake up. I refuse to take care of business before 7 a.m. Now, 3.5 hours later, I regret ignoring her messages. Alia has me pinned to the wall in the courtyard, teeth grinding. "You have a girlfriend?" she hissed. There's no way out except by the truth. Yeah. Yeah? Don't just, yeah me. We're friends, Adrien. Or at least I thought we were. Why didn't you tell me? Because it's new and fragile and I don't want to jinx it, I think to myself. Outwardly, however, I press a smile to my face, although I can't look her in the eyes. I didn't tell anyone, Alia. That's garbage and you know it. I heard it from Nino. Look, I say, sighing. I didn't go out of my way to tell him. He asked me about Marinette and I didn't want him to press, so I mentioned my girlfriend. So you lied? No, I literally just told you. I have a girlfriend. She releases her grip on my lapel and leans back, crossing her arms. How long? 2 weeks. Do I know her? Yes. Does she go to school here? No. Then how do I know her? Is she an idol or something? Or something, I repeat. Don't play games with me, Agrest. Who is she? The bell rings, signaling my escape. I take it with relief, beelining to the classroom. Phew. I know that's not the end of it, but I'll take my lucky breaks where I can get them. I have to keep my phone on silent and in my backpack during class, because Alia keeps blowing it up with pictures of idols I might be dating, according to her. I'm genuinely surprised she hasn't thought of Ladybug yet. Then again, she ships Lady Noir so hard she probably never thinks of her dating anyone else. I see Alia through the door's window as the bell rings, and, by miraculous, I'm going to get creative and avoid her or die trying. Thankfully, I had science this last period, and we were in the lab, which has its own private washing stations in case something goes awry mid-experiment. Great. Oh, wait. No. Alia would absolutely slide in without regard to privacy, and it wouldn't be awesome to have her find Cat Noir there, especially after the whole her hands on my pecs Steve Rogers style debacle. Why can't she just... Oops. I accidentally make eye contact with her through the window, and her response is to narrow her eyes and make a come here motion with her index finger, like a claw tearing flesh from bone. The comparison makes me shiver. I trot over like a toddler, head down and ready to hear I'm not allowed to have the emotional equivalent of goldfish snacks. You are not allowed to leave until you tell me, Alia hisses, grabbing me by the arm as I walk out. Alia, listen, I begin, racking my brain for an answer. I look around, hoping something can spark my imagination or a way out when my eyes land on Marinette. Marinette? What was she doing here? I look away quickly, but it isn't subtle. She shouldn't be here right now. She switched to online classes at the start of the semester for Adrien! Alia snaps me into the present. Yeah, sorry. Hey, listen. I need to get home and prepare for your Halloween party. She cuts me off, both with word and by stopping our walk with a tug. It's good that she did, because I stop in my tracks anyway. Halloween? Party? Oh, yeah. Today's Halloween. But how did she know I wanted to throw a party? Cancelled, I say, restarting our stroll. Father. Ah. She knows better than to press further. Well, would you like to come over to my place then? I stop again, looking at her in surprise. Really? I've spent years trying to get her to celebrate with me. Yeah, you, me, I could get Nathaniel on board, Nino. She trails off. And I can see what time Marinette is done with her internship today, if you want. She picks up on my hesitation. I'll invite her for a time I know she can't come. All right. I nod, a vortex growing in my stomach that makes me feel sick. I hate to do it, but Marinette and I aren't back to normal yet. The best thing I can do for her right now is to give her time and space. Thanks. I hope you fix the two of you pretty soon. Yeah, me too. She releases her grip on my arm, leaving an imprint before she takes off. I don't gaze after her, scared she'll run straight to Marinette and I'll have the unfortunate awkwardness of eye contact. I cherish Marinette, but I hurt when I think of her. I made her cry, after all, and I'm still not ready to own up to that. Home, for once, comes as a relief and shelter. I collapse onto my bed, accidentally smashing my hair into Plag's cheese collection. Gross. He should know better than to leave it on a pillow. Now I'll have to shower and listen to Plag's accusations that this was a personal assault. Oh, wait. This wasn't Plag's cheese. I pick up an envelope, smeared with cheese. A ladybug sticker. Breath escapes my body as I tear it open, desperate for her words. Happy Halloween! I smile at the greeting. How had she remembered it was today whilst I had forgotten? I wasn't sure if I'd get to see you, as you had school this morning and Akuma fights are unpredictable. I got your letter when I stopped in to see you, and I'm tickled pink. Also, I brought you some cheese. I talked to Leon and he said you get this pretty often. I figured putting it in the mini fridge would kind of be an invasion, and it doesn't need to be refrigerated until the package is open, so I thought I could place it with the letter. Anyway, I'm looking forward to spending time with you again. Stay safe. Ladybug. A grin eats my face as I try not to draw Plag's attention. I read it again, in her voice, a second time, then a third. There isn't a word for this type of happiness. These butterflies in my stomach. I can't digest them, like sugar coursing through my bloodlines, making me hyper like a child. I could move a mountain right now, wrestle Hawkmoth with nothing more than my bare hands and a mask. My phone lights up, distracting me momentarily. Alia. That's right, the party. I'd rather wait for Ladybug to come back, but she's not a guarantee. I may as well nourish the relationships I already have, despite wanting to be all consumed by the one I have with this one. What is this? I hear Plag shout and groan. Giving my attention to my phone meant my body was no longer shielding the squished cheese from Plag's point of view. It's a present from Ladybug, I say, hoping to deter his pending insulted ego. She got it for you. For me? Flag sounds eager. Good. Well, not for you per se. It's not as though she knows you live here. I thought that maybe she figured it out, but her treatment of Cat Noir as of late derails that assumption. She hasn't treated him differently at all. She, Flag begins, smelling the packed-open package, is truly the best ladybug there ever was. I roll my eyes and walk to the shower, knowing it's best I get ready for the party now. I'm known for theatrics, so I can't show up without a costume. But first, I need to get clean. A thought hits me as the water does. A costume. I don't have a costume besides my Cat Noir one I wore to the Emporium with Ladybug. It'll be all right? No one thought I was Cat Noir there. Then again, Alia and Nino used to be Miraculous holders. They've seen Cat up close. Should I risk it? Alia sent me 4 messages to hurry up by the time I turn the water off and towel dry. That answers that question. I use the water left in my hair to style it, then slip into my Cat Noir costume, which is a bit tricky thanks to the droplets that refuse to be toweled off. Okay. Showtime. My heart is pounding as I approach the door to Alia's apartment. We're starting early, so chances are Marinette won't be here. But what if she is? What do I say? Do I say anything? This is more confusing than my relationship with Kagami. Are you just going to stand there, dude? Or are you going in sometime today? I turn to see Nino dressed in a carapace onesie. Nice. I bite back a smile at the inside joke, wishing he knew I had the same idea. Hey, man. Sorry about last time, he says, shrugging. I notice the shrimp ring in his hand, probably a peace offering. I wonder if they've been texting or something. We all have our own battles to fight. I know I can't help the timing of mine. He pats my back. Thank you for understanding gesture we've developed over the years, mostly thanks to my father, before rapping on the door. Alia opens it, surprised to see us come in together. Oh, hey, she says, dressed in Arena Rouge onesie. The irony is killing me, and I'm not even allowed to comment on it. Hey, I say, taking her invitation inside. I guess I missed the memo. The estranged couple exchanged glances before asking, What do you mean? Onesies? Here I am in a stiff off-brand outfit when I could be lounging around Kigurumi style. They laugh at my joke, and another rap echoes from the door. My heart drops in dread, knowing it's going to be Marinette. She must have made it after all. Excuse me? Are you going to, make me wait forever? It's freezing out here. My eyebrows shoot up at Chloe's voice. Okay, not who I expected to come, that's for sure. I see Nino take a moment to ready himself before opening the door with a plastered-on smile. Hey, he exclaims. Chloe money, how's it going? Ugh, you reek of poverty and male odor. Get away from me, she says, stepping through the threshold. Nice to see you too, he calls after her, lifting up his arm to check for himself if it's true. Who else said they're coming? I ask, noticing Nathaniel get up to follow Chloe. Even Luca is here, which comes as a surprise. It's the middle of the semester for him, and he most likely has concerts to practice for. Kim said he might drop in, Alia says, fixing a hanging skeleton so it faces outward. But only 8 people RSVP'd out of the 12 I invited, so, oh well. I still haven't decided on what movie to watch either. It wasn't the answer I was looking for. I haven't swept the room with my eyes yet either. I'm worried about accidentally gawking at Marinette if she's in the room with us. That, and I don't want her of all people to not enjoy herself at a party just because I'm here. But with courage I've gained over my lifetime, I take a look around. Nathaniel is floating around Chloe. Nino's standing next to me with Alia. Luca is chatting with Julica and Rose. That makes 7. Kim said he might drop in, so that makes 8, right? So, no Marinette. I'm both relieved and disappointed at the same time. Sure, it'd be awkward, but I'd still like to catch up on how her internship is going, and if she likes her online classes. Things like that. I miss spending time with her now that we're a bit derailed. Adrien? Rose catches my attention. Yes? I say, refocusing. Are you in? Sure. I have no idea what I'm saying yes to, but I'll suffer the consequences for it. A grin flashes across her face. Great! Something in my bones tells me I just messed up, but that's my burden to bear now. Great, I echo, looking to Nino for an answer. He's staring at me wide-eyed, almost terrified. So we'll see you in half an hour then? Wait, what? Yeah, refresh me one more time? You know where Marinette's place is, silly, Alia says, shooting me an apologetic look. She needs some help carrying what she made here? Have fun being a gentleman. All of my everything sinks to the pit of my stomach. Oh, no. Normally I wouldn't mind, but I haven't exchanged more than a few words with her since early September, much less spent a walk's worth of time together. Okay, got it. The words come out compressed, but Rose doesn't seem to pick up on it. I'm sent away with cheers and a feeling that I might puke. It's okay, Adrien. You're friends. You like each other. Sure, things are awkward because you're awkward, but it could be worse. Could it be worse? I shake my head, trying not to focus on the negative possible outcomes. It'll be okay. She's a friend. We're friends. This is going to go great. Yeah. Great. This will be great. If only my acting skills were better. End of chapter. Stay tuned for the next part. In the meantime, you can catch these other videos for more fanfiction. I'll catch you next time.